Lacking perspective. Now, you either look at things negatively or positively. Simple as that. It's one of those two. And a lot of people don't realize that happiness comes from happenings, what's currently going on in your life. But joy comes from within. I remember my neighbors when I was about 7 years old. I had two best friends, and they were my neighbors. And I remember that whenever the new whatever came out, they had it. When the new Razor scooters came out for the first time, they had them right away. When the Star Wars Episode 1, action figures came out, they had all of them. And for me, they just had a lot of money. And so for me, I was just stoked that I had friends that had that stuff, so I could go over and share with them. I didn't complain, man. It's kind of crazy. Our culture today and our generation, it's a little soft. It's a little bit more softer than it previously was, and especially compared to when my parents were kids. I mean, they had it a lot more harder than all of us. And today a lot of kids just get offended by everything, it seems like, and that's okay, but just don't complain. I like what Gary Vee said. He said people these days complain literally about everything. They complain when they're given the wrong amount of cream in their Starbucks coffee. And it's funny because I actually have a friend and she works at Starbucks, and she actually had someone, she got their order wrong on accident, and someone actually took their Starbucks and threw it back in her face. And it's like, look, we got kids in different countries that are fighting to survive every single day. There's kids that die of hunger every 10 seconds. See, that's a real problem. And so you gotta realize that life isn't always fair. Things aren't always gonna go your way. And you just gotta learn how to roll with that. So much self-inflicted pain and stress is caused by people who think that they are entitled to, having everything go their way. So pushing forward anyways and having a positive perspective on life is so important. The second bad habit is oversleeping and undersleeping. Now, me personally, I've always been a very hard worker. And throughout my whole life, I've always been a really hard sleeper as well. And just within this last year, I decided to change my bad sleeping habits. I decided to start waking up, a few hours earlier. And this change in my life definitely took everything to the next level. My mind now finally felt clear. I would wake up and I would feel motivated. Now I had time to read my word, read my personal development books in the morning. I had time to really stretch myself, learn and read and grow. And so, waking up early really sets the foundation of your day. And also as well as getting enough sleep. You gotta find a good balance there, because sometimes I was getting crazy with it and I was only getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep because I just wanted to wake up earlier and earlier. But then I started, getting, just feeling exhausted, and I had a lack of creativity and a lack of motivation. So I know typically for me 6 to 8 hours is perfect, which leads me into my next very bad habit, and that's number 3, which is not making your own bed. Now, for those of you that do make your bed every morning, then you obviously know the feeling that it gives you. Remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. So when you wake up in the morning and you make your bed, this starts off your day with accomplishment right away. Even though it's small, it's so important because it gets you in the groove of success right when you wake up and start your day. And so, even if you end up having a bad day that day, when you come back home and you come into your bedroom and get ready to go to sleep, there you are. You see that sense of accomplishment once again, and you're ready to start that next day, and you feel empowered to start that next day and ready to go again. Number 4, stop hating Mondays. Make Mondays your day of accomplishment. And I get it. I get how, Mondays can be a little rough if you just got off of a really fun, exciting, great weekend. However, everything comes back to perspective. The world that we live in right now is amazing, and there's so much opportunity out there. For instance, the fact that you're alive is a miracle. The fact that you're here right now breathing is an absolute miracle. And out of all the millions of sperm cells, you were the chosen one. You were the one that got picked out, and you were born. You won the lottery. I mean, you should be so freaking stoked that you're alive right now. I mean, if you woke up today and had a meal, you should be so grateful. If you woke up today in a bed, you should be grateful. So I encourage you, don't dread today, don't dread Mondays, don't dread any day. Because every day is a huge blessing. It's a huge opportunity for you. Stop complaining. Instead, figure it out, figure out your situation, and attack the world. And to anybody that's a complainer and puts blame on other things of why they're not where they're at in life, nobody cares. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just the truth. I'm not trying to be rude, but nobody cares. The world does not care. And that's something I've had to really realize in my life and growing up, is that nobody cares about my crap, and that's for me to figure out, and that's for me just to let go of the past and to keep moving forward, man, because that's all you can do. The second you hold on to all the thoughts of why you can't do something, or the second you start complaining, I mean, that's gonna blind you from the road ahead and you know, what's yours and your destiny. All right, moving on to number 5, lacking a good, healthy lifestyle. Now, working out and eating right are mandatory on the road to success. I'm sorry, but it is true. Taking in the right amount of nutrition and eating the right kinds of foods, things that are gonna, you know, put you in a better mood, that makes all the difference in the world. This last year, my wife and I actually, we decided to take our diet to the next level, and now everything that we eat is basically all natural. About 95% of it is all natural. If God didn't make it, you know, we usually don't eat it. And this made a huge difference. You know, all day long we feel great, we feel motivated, we feel empowered. As well as working out. I mean, I know you guys have probably noticed on my Instagram just how much more I'm working out now. Every single day we're in the gym. And you know, when you get that adrenaline going, it just gets you pumped up, just not for, you know, gym life, but it also gets you pumped up just for life in general. You know, all that energy and all that empowerment that you feel in the gym, it starts leaking over into your daily life. You know, it starts overflowing into the other areas of your life that are important as well. When you start to feel that success in the gym and you start feeling that, it definitely goes into other areas of your life, and this happens pretty much immediately. It's crazy. And so I personally believe that creating healthy habits within your body is definitely a solid foundation to staying motivated and reaching your dreams and goals. And the last one, number 6, is stop comparing yourself to other people. If you want to live a truly effective life, you gotta stop comparing. You know, this is something that I've had to learn. You know, I've had to learn this the hard way. It makes you jealous. It makes you a hater. You know, it blinds you of what you're supposed to do in life as an individual. Trust me, I've been there over and over again. It's a battle that cannot be won. So I just encourage all of you guys, and I encourage myself, run your own race. Be like a freaking racehorse, you know, with its blinders on, and run your own race and keep going, keep pressing through till you get past that finish line. And as always, you know, enjoy the process along the way. So I hope you guys all enjoyed today's message. Now, before I go, I just wanted to give a few shout outs to all of my lovely subscribers because, man, all the love that you guys just constantly show me, I thank you guys so much for it. So I just want to show my love towards you guys. So with that said, I got a few shout outs right here on my laptop. First up, we got Mason Finch. Next up, we have my boy Jesus. Right here we have Dennis, and last but surely not least, we got my boy Kern. Thank you guys so much for the constant love. It truly means so much to me, you guys. If you want a shout out in my next video, go ahead, give this video a nice big thumbs up, and just feel free to write a comment. Let me know what you thought of today's video. For all of my newcomers, be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and also be sure to hit that notifications button to be informed when I drop my next video. And I'll see you guys all very soon. My name is Drexler. Shaka. Brah.